Hi guys. Give me just a moment. I had a neighbor message me. I'm just trying to see if it's like important. Sometimes it's not, sometimes I just want to make sure she doesn't need me. Okay. Like I'm signing in right now. Tanner, I need to know. Oh my God, Sandra. I'm going to sign in. I don't know what she's doing. Hi guys. Let me settle down and settle in. I did have a neighbor messaging me, and if it's an emergency, I'll have to run off my lives. But I was waiting for her to answer, and it was like, it's not important. Hi guys. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I gotta start using my Streamlabs. I forgot. I pay for a service that I'm not using. Don't you love when you do that? Hey. Thank you. What's up, Shanaka? That's interesting, guys. So, Shanaka, you came on and I felt all this like vibrating tingling and like this bigger energy. And I was like, oh gosh, I hope that doesn't mean that Shanaka's like overwhelmed today with like too much energy. But then I felt this weird tingling down here. And I don't normally get tingling down there. And I was like, why are you making that area tingle? Yeah, so we're good. We're actually warming up this week. It's going to be a lovely week. I mean, you know, nothing in the 70s yet, which is actually nice. Like it's high 50s, 60s this week, which I was standing outside just soaking up the sun, and it felt so nice cuz yesterday was kind of cloudy, and we have our friends visiting from up in Boston, and so they're like, this is like summer. This is summer. The Boston accent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I missed the turn in for the chirpies. What's up, Amanda? How's work today? Thank you. So true. Mhm. But I love it. I like this. I like the change of seasons. Like if it was Florida where it was just hot, 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 and hot and more hot. Like, I don't know. I like the change of seasons. Because I feel like with the colder weather, you can bundle up, but there's only so many layers you can take off. Not saying that I love the freezing. Yeah. The sun and the air conditioning. I have to confirm some of my appointments tomorrow. So I felt very briefly that somebody who's on gets these like piercing headaches, like almost through the right top of your eye area. So this intuitive healing will go to wherever it needs to. If you're having that, if you wanted to work with me one-on-one, I would be so honored. And for those that don't know me, hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. On my lives, I do free intuitive healing for the collective. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, these are my payment options here: $20 to connect and $22 for healing. Thank you. Definitely tap that screen, hit that follow button, guys, if you're enjoying my live. I appreciate each and every one of you. My list is open if you'd like to work with me during this live. This is all my deeply discounted rates, so that way you can get any kind of like visit with me during my lives. The readings are anywhere between, and the healing is anywhere between like 5 to 10 minutes. Hi. I used to love The Undertaker, and I showed my son, I think last year I was like obsessed with showing him WWE, like old school 90s. And I was like, you don't even know. Like, it was the best. And he loved it. I don't know The Undertaker's real name, but he lives somewhere near us in Atlanta. Hold for, I just gotta confirm. Let me see. What did you say? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. My neighbor messaged me before I got on, and she's older and she's a widow. And I was like, is it an emergency? Like, what do you need? I kind of figured it wouldn't be an emergency, but then I was like, gosh, I wonder if I need a sign for something because she was talking about a package. So don't worry, it's not an emergency. We are all nice neighbors and we all do nice things for each other around here. Like we have really good neighbors. I've always found that I have really nice neighbors. Do you guys ever have like the horrific neighbors? I mean, most of the time. There's some that I'm like, hey, you do the nice wave, but you're like, meh, you're not my, you're not exactly my cup of tea, but thank you. If you guys would have told me a year ago that I'd be doing this and thinking like that the Reiki healing works and the intuitive healing works through the phone, I would have been like, you crazy. You crazy. But it doesn't. I've seen it work. Thank you. I'm kind of getting a little bit of spring fever today that it's kind of nice out and it's like warming up a bit and sunny. I'm like, I want to stay outside and soak up the sun. Thank you. Definitely tap that screen. Hit that follow button if you don't follow me already. Dementia. So, hi, if you don't know me, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. So, the intuitive healing, I take on the title healer because of the fact that it's easy for you to see and to like know what I do. But I'm actually not the one doing the healing. Your body is magnificent and can do anything and can heal anything. And I assist in doing it. So, it depends on how your body responds to the healing. I've seen beautiful and miraculous things. I had somebody who was stage 4 throat cancer, next day was in stage 3, and then also into remission following that, just from one session with me on the TikTok lives. And her doctors couldn't explain it. So, oh, dermatitis. So it's spelled, you're right, dermatitis. Thank you. I apologize. It's like inflammation of the derma, the skin. So it depends on how your body receives it. So I've seen beautiful and miraculous things, and I would say yes, that anything is possible, but I always say that I'm not the end all be all to always go to your doctor and make sure you do all the things, but we can always try it and see. The energy healing will not hurt you in any way. It will not do anything. I can physically see into the body to help, because a lot of times with dermatitis or something that's going on where you're having inflammation in the body, a lot of times it leads me to the gut and have me clear out anything in the gut, especially with like autoimmune and things like that. And usually if people book a healing session with me one-on-one on here on the live, they'll tell me maybe a couple of areas to work. So I don't nitpick for the 22. It's really not that much to help. Hi, Jolene. Hi, Jolene. So I do free intuitive healing for the collective, so you can sit back, relax, enjoy. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, I have $22 for healing for the session on the live. And once you pay, I confirm the payment and then get you on my list. The list is open. You would be the first one, or whomever gets the payment in and authorized first will be the first on the list. What's up, Roxanne? Somebody's on here who has been having problems with nausea or something with nausea. I don't know why I'm getting downloads today of the collective. A lot of times they won't really bother me, but that, or have you been sick? Oh, interesting. It's like waves of nausea, and then like almost feels like headachy. You're not pregnant, are you? Listen, you don't have to answer that on the live if you don't feel comfortable. You're going to be like, no. Yes, I told you. You're like, you have to do something to get, unless if it's immaculate conception. That's what I used to always say. Yeah. Exactly. Wait, if I pay the healing session, can it work without you seeing me? So yeah, I don't need to see you physically. It's here. I do it right on the live. I close my eyes. I do a lot of hands. It looks really funny, but believe me, my process works. Like, I know I probably look really goofy when I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm not here to, look all glamorous and miraculous. I'm here to help you in your healing. So when I work with you, you send the payment and then I confirm it and then we work. So all you do is say yes to receiving the healing. I'll close my eyes and I do this and I start like working and I can like physically see in the body. But I usually ask you, since TikTok lives are a quick session, to tell me where you want me to concentrate on. Don't say do a body scan. That just takes too long. This is not a private session. This is a TikTok live session. So they're quick. So I need you to tell me where you want concentrated on, what's going on, what your symptoms might be like, something like that, if I don't know what it is. So that's that. Thank you for the follow, guys. Yeah, Amanda, this nausea is like, it's like I'm asking what your body needs since it's having this thing, and I don't know. I feel like your diet's pretty good. I just wonder if like peppermint tea will help mellow it out. But if you're getting dizzy spells with it, hi Chris. If you're getting dizzy spells with it, that's concerning. And that is something I would bring up to your doctor. Amazing. Oh, okay. They're all done remotely if it's a private session, via the phone. So, and private sessions for intuitive healing, it's 2 to 3 appointments. The total together for 2 to 3 appointments is prepaid at $115. And the sessions can be anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour. And we go through everything that you need to. And believe me, it works. Okay, good. Okay, good. Hi, good evening. I love when my people from New Zealand come on and all the things because they're like, hi, next day. They're like, happy Saturday. Okay. Cape Town, is that South Africa? I feel like I did a thing on South Africa. Cool. So glad I remembered that. I suck at geography. You know, they stopped teaching like geography and like what the continents are and things like that in school. I'm thinking, what? Like, it's so weird to me. It's not weird, at least in the US or around here. That's really cute. That's really cute. Yeah, I know. They don't teach geography. Isn't that crazy? Like my kids are like, what's a country? What's a state? What's this? I know. Hi, thank you for following. Welcome, welcome to the spiritual family. We are all really polite here and um I can't speak. I'm thinking, I'm like, what else are we, guys? We're all really kind and we're all, hi, welcome. I have a few Jolene's that follow me, which is so fun because people always say my name Joelle and they think it's Jolene down here. But I live in Georgia, in the US, and they go Jolene, and it's like a sweet little southern name, Jolene. And I'm like, no, my name's Joelle. No, it's just Joelle. Oh my gosh, I apologize for any of my southern listeners that they're like, please don't do our southern slang. You're doing it awful. Oh, of course. Anytime. That's what I'm here for. So this is free intuitive healing for the collective on my lives. My lives do change, though. A lot of times I'll start this way and then I'll put them down once I start doing readings. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, my list is open. These are my payment options here. $20 to connect to a loved one, 22 from healing. What's up, Miss Joelle? Thank you guys. Definitely hit that follow button if you don't follow me already. It's 1:11 here in Georgia. Love those synchronicities. I have some family visiting for the next week. So I might have like on and off times that I'll be on because I normally come on Monday through Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Sunday at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. But I'll try to give you guys a heads up of when I might be on, when not. I'm getting so many downloads about you guys today. And I think it's just because I just got off a private session. Somebody's showing me that their loved one is like standing behind them while they're watching my live. And I'm like, that's cool. So I don't know if you know that they're there. But listen, and it could be all of you because I believe that our loved ones are always with us, especially if we're thinking of them in that moment. So just get that in. Listen, they're with you. Like they love you. And normally I don't get random downloads, right? Like my regular followers will know that most of the time spirit is usually pretty respectful, gives me space, unless if somebody who would like to work with me. Oh, I'm so sorry about the passing of your mother-in-law. Oh. But listen, obviously somebody's with you, like they're showing up. Thank you for the follow. I know what I do like looks super weird, guys, but I'm telling you, it works. I do call myself a divine psychic medium because I work with the divine very often. And then my intuitive healing, I work with 3 angelic beings that help me with my healing. And then sometimes the divine, like the Virgin Mary and Jesus, come down and help me with my healing as well. Oh, hi. I don't know how to say that. Jubs, I guess. Will the pain in my back ever go away? So I'm not tapping into your actual specific energy. If I did with 39 people on here, I would be completely drained and not able to do what I do. So that's up to you. And I say that I'm a healer, but I know that your body's miraculous and can do anything. I can assist you if you wanted to work with me one-on-one, but I do charge. It's a small fee of 22 for the healing. It's about a 5 to 10 minute. You're welcome, Chris. You're welcome. Well, I try to be a little bit different, right? Stand out amongst the crowd. Or maybe it's just me being me, just doing my own thing. Thank you. Thank you. So I believe that you can get the pain from your back to go away. Do I have to tell your specific person? So hi, Deborah. So to work with you one-on-one for connecting to a loved one, I do ask for you to tell me the relationship of who you want me to pull through. And that's all I ask. I don't want their information. I don't want their name. Then my ego steps in and like starts like having this preconception. I don't want any of that. And I don't need their name. I think I already said that. But it's about 5 to 10 minute reading. And that's just how I do my lives. That I like to know the relationship, and then boom, I go right into it. Good. You're so very welcome. I don't lie when I talk and work with the divine. And it's not for me. It's not like I talk and work with the divine for me. It's for all of you, because my purpose in this life is to help others, help them lift their own vibration. If it's to receive loving messages of healing from their loved ones on the other side, or if it's about actual physical healing, or just kind of like resetting, all the things. What's up, Sophia? I popped on your live the other day. I don't know if you saw me though. But you had like a co-host on or a guest on. So I'm curious how that all works. Listen, I get it. This is not for everybody. I'm not here to prove myself to anybody. No. No, you were kind of chatting with the guests you had on that was like lower. Hey Deborah. So I've got Deborah here. Deborah Fisher. Ehud, that's so funny. I've seen you on a few times and stop. I don't know if you stopped and stayed, but my brother's name, we call him Ehud. Like that's a nickname. So it's so funny. I'm like, I've seen you a few times and that's so funny. But hi, welcome. I've got Deborah. Deborah, just tell me. Oh, I think you were the one asking before. So who's the relationship? If it's non-gender revealing, can you please tell me the gender of the friend or cousin or somebody like that? Perfect, Deborah. I got you. Now listen, don't get discouraged. I try to tell people, if for some reason it doesn't sound like your sister right away, no problem. I will get her. It's just that there's 46 other people in here. So sometimes other people's loved ones will come through, and I just kindly ask them to step aside while I work with you one-on-one, okay? Oh, interesting, Sophia. Okay, cool. Let's see. Were you and your sister like polar opposites? Did you like look differently, but then like my family especially? Well, I love that. I need big energy usually too to connect. Were you guys like, did you look different? Did you act different? Did some people not even like think that you were related because you have such different personalities and different, I don't know, like a lot of times they'll show me that you guys are synced. So this is really unique to you and your sister. Um It's funny because you feel like the more calm, reserved one. I don't know if you're more of like a homebody or something like that, and she's more like spunky, spontaneous, like, you know, okay, spunky, spontaneous, something about like just I almost feel like, does she have FOMO where she has like fear of missing out? Like she's like, of course, like says yes to everything because she's like, yep, 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 all the things. Um, Thank you. Guys, try to keep the comments down while I'm working with Deborah one-on-one. Thank you so much. Roxanne, I do have you next on the list. Thank you, Roxanne. So did she have a sports car? Why am I seeing this like fancy sports car? I don't know if it's white with a stripe down the Deborah, when I work with you one-on-one, the faster you're able to answer to validate helps me so much with the lives to let me know if I'm definitely connecting with your sister and making sure that I'm getting the information correctly. I'll just keep spitting and you just validate. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Um you talk to her in the car. Something about like, I don't know if the music's on or if you're like, "Hey sis," and you like have this conversation with her. Okay, perfect. But I also feel like now that she's passed, I feel like it's a good time for you to like almost connect with her and have this, like, quick talk. I don't know if it's, like, the only time that you feel like you're alone, that you're able to have this quick talk with her, so know that she hears you, know that she's validating, and she's like, "Of course I'm gonna steal your car," you know, or whatever this is. Uh, did you guys when growing up, did you guys feel like did you have bowling nights or bowling and then I don't know if I understood it as bowling or bingo nights, but I'm assuming I think it's bowling. Okay. I don't know what this was. Something it felt like of a kid thing going out. Remember that I did say it though, because of the fact that sometimes they'll have me say things and maybe it's all of a sudden that you're at a bowling alley and you're like, "Oh my gosh, this is what my sister was talking about." Perfect. I was like, "What are these bingo nights?" Okay, I didn't know. Like, I thought it was bowling, and then I was like, "Is it bingo?" I was so confused of what she was explaining to me. Let's see. Who wears all the rings? I feel like there's a lot of rings, and I feel like it's almost because and then she's like, "Yeah, and if I, give you a knuckle sandwich, or, like, punch you in the face, I'll leave, like, a lot of marks or something." So I don't know if she liked rings or if she okay. She is, like, blinged out, and I feel like they're, like, kinda gaudy and, like, chunky, and you're like, "I would never wear those," or whatever, but she's like, "Nope, got to have them." And I almost feel like she's like, "If I needed it to defend myself, like, I would just sucker punch somebody." Okay, perfect, perfect. I'm so glad that she's validating that for you. Do you guys have, like, Sunday dinners, or are you big, like, Italian family, or something about, like, um, coming together and having Sunday dinners? She is spunky and fun and just showing her personality, showing, like she's like, "I've still got it." Bump, kinda thing. Perfect. Okay, okay, okay. She's showing me, like, everybody getting together, all the things, like, I feel like there's so much loud I don't know if you have a really big family and it's, like, loud in the house and but she, like, thrives off of that. I almost feel like you might need a moment to, like, go in the coat room or just, like, oh, decompress your ears. Okay. But I don't know why I feel like this divide of, like, this is again showing how different your personalities are and how one likes it this way and one likes it that way. She's like, "It's like frick and frack." She's like, "But I love her unconditionally." She's like, "Oh, I love you, sis." Something about loving you, sis. Uh, she's like, "I know, I miss our phone conversations too." Something like about the phone conversations. Oh, good. So sweet. She hears you. You have a question about Pop? You have a question about Dad? But do you call your dad Pop? I talk to my sister too, so I get it. Like that would be devastating if I didn't get to talk to my sister. But know that that she understands and hears everything still. And I know you don't hear her in the same way, but she's okay. Who's Pop then? Because she said Pop. Something about Pop. So I don't know if okay. And I don't know who Pop was. I don't know if that was a grandfather. But I said Pop and wait, what? I don't know if you're being I was like, "What is that?" Um, I don't know who this person is. I don't know if it's somebody that's with her on the other side. Okay. But I don't know if she has somebody that's with her on the other side. That might be a connection with that. Uh, I don't know if you had a chihuahua or like a small dog that she has with her as well, or if this was her dog or a family dog. I feel like it's small. And I don't know why I said chihuahua. A lot of times I don't. but it's a small dog that she has with her, safe and at peace on the other side. So anytime I see them guys too, is to explain to you that they're safe and at peace in heaven. And I don't feel like you need any explanation of that, Deborah, but it's sometimes more reassuring knowing that they're okay and that they're safe. And she's like beautiful, all the things. Like she's your beautiful angel. Stop it. Stop it right now. I love it. I love when they do these beautiful validations to show you that everybody does rejoin in heaven. Like there's no doubt in my mind like of what they show me and the beautiful validation that she brought forward. She's sending you all the love. She's like you go out and you be, I don't know why she's saying like go out and be fire or go out and be, I don't know what that means, but oh. And she's like, now I get to be your angel in heaven and watch over you. And I am protecting you and watching over you always. So she's sending you all. That's why I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So she's telling you to do so. So she's giving you that permission to go out and be fire. I love it. We're going to thank her for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Beautiful, beautiful job. We loved her. Oh my gosh, she was so, so sweet. She was really a lot of fun, is what she is. She brings the party. Roxanne, you're so welcome. Roxanne, I have you down for healing. Thank you, guys. Well, welcome to the newbies. Definitely tap that screen, guys. Hit that follow button. I love her. I love her. She probably loves like the extra, my leopard print and all the extra fun stuff today too. Right knee, left hip. Hey guys, hi. Left hip connection. I've got Rose next. Rose 22. Okay. Right knee, left hip. Okay. I got you, Roxanne. So I'm going to work with Roxanne right now, guys, for the intuitive healing. Rose, I've got you next on the list. Perfect. And I wore it today and I picked it. Like I honestly picked this out of my closet and the spirit has me do that sometimes. I promise you not. I shit you not. Like that's how I want to say it. And the fact of like your loved one knew that I would be on today and then being like, I've got to coordinate this. They do that. Like you guys don't understand. So there are people on here right now. There's no coincidence of why you're here. Okay. So I'm going to work with Roxanne with her intuitive healing. You'll see me close my eyes and move my hands a lot. And then I'm going to work with Rose. Let me just double check the right name. Okay. All right, Roxanne, you know the drill. So yes. Okay, let's always ground. Guys, when I work with somebody one-on-one, my eyes will be closed the entire time. If you do send a payment, please let me know. I will confirm the payment and get you on my list. I would be so honored to work with you. I also feel, Roxanne, that this is going to anybody who's on here as a moderator. If you see something inappropriate, can you delete it? Like that 5,000 promotion, take that out, please. I just did it, but if I happen to miss it, can you do that? Thank you. My list is open, guys. If you want to get on, I would definitely go ahead and send payment. I have Rose after this. This intuitive healing will also go to you guys wherever you need it while I do this with somebody one-on-one. Roxanne, trust in yourself. Trust in your own abilities. Trust in yourself. Breathe in. Exhale. Much better. Much better, much better, much better, much better. And then we are going to help with shedding this pounds. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate you. I happen to just open my eyes. Thank you, Amanda. I know you're working, Amanda, so don't go crazy. You don't have to go crazy with keeping on top of everybody. I know you got other stuff going on. I'm telling your body that this extra weight no longer serves you, that it's time to shed the extra weight. That small portions make you feel satiated and full, that you're eating the proper foods more for nutrients than for guilty pleasures. Your body loves the thank you, tapping and clapping. So cute. I love it. I'm locking in the divine energy here because I feel like you really like this. Like I've done it the one time and your body is like, "Yep, send me that tingly, send me the divine golden sparkly light." And it always feels so yummy, so good, so restorative. Give you the confidence boost that you need, give you like the reset that you need because you've got this. Let's seal that in. I always say I bubble wrap you up. All done, Roxanne. Beautiful job. Like, because I've worked in your energy so many times, Roxanne, it's pretty quick that I can go in. Other people sometimes can take a little bit longer. I have Rose. Did anybody get on my list while my eyes were permanently shut? Hi, Brittany. I'm so sorry that I saw your question and I didn't. So I asked for payment to work with people one-on-one. It's $20 to connect to a loved one, 22 for healing. You're so very welcome. You did a great job. I should feel excellent. Rose, are we doing healing? Oh, hi. Hi, Judy. So my payment options are up here. You go ahead and pay. This is all for the live. So $20 to connect to a loved one, 22 for healing. I confirm the payment and then I get you on my list. You would be next. Okay, Rose. So all I need to know for me to work is the relationship of who we're pulling. If it's not gender revealing, can you tell me male or female to kind of know, or if they go by a different gender? I've never really got that before, but and then I go ahead and pull your loved ones. And when I do a reading, it's about 5 to 10 minutes. The faster you answer, Rose, on the live, the better reading you're going to have. So always validating like yes or no, or instead of saying yes or no, since sometimes TikTok answers can be a little delayed. If you say like yes to the code, no to the, kind of like specific, totally fine. When you're ready, Rose, I just need to know who you want to. Wait, what? Rose. So for the TikTok lives, I need to know the relationship. So you didn't write the relationship, right? I just need to know the relationship to you, who we're connecting you with. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's work. So this is interesting. This feels like somebody like your mom feels like she looks so much like you. So I don't know if you guys resemble each other with this dark brown hair, but then does one have like a different color eye set than the other? So I don't know if somebody has a lighter eye and somebody has a darker eye. That's what she was showing me initially. I almost feel like you two could actually wear each other's clothes, and I don't know if you actually did that of like stealing each other's clothes in the closet, and I'm not sure if you were the same size or wore the same things or just stole something that was like, "Ooh, this is chic. I could totally rock this," kind of thing. So, um, okay, perfect. Listen, as long as you can validate it, I don't always know what they're showing me, but then she was showing me her driving a car. And listen, I don't always connect with them of how they pass. Sometimes it just doesn't need to be talked about. But I don't know why she showed me driving this car and then she like I don't know if she's told me that she's kind of a rough driver or she jerked the wheel. Um it's this could have been accidental, I feel like. She didn't drive. Okay. Hmm. I don't know what that was. All right, that's okay. Remember I said it just in case because a lot of times spirit will like piggyback like your other loved one will piggyback kind of like with them to show that they're with them, that they're safe and at peace with God, that they're like all together. So sometimes I'll get a little snippet of like say an aunt or an uncle or somebody. So just keep that in mind that I said it. You don't have to take it very seriously. Just enjoy your reading, relax and have fun. Did she love going to the movies or something about the movies? Because I felt her, like, going and getting dressed up to go out. I feel like she has a very specific perfume. Okay. Okay. And that's okay. Listen, I always feel like I say it for a reason, so in case you went to the movies just recently or whatever this is that she's showing me, um did she make raviolis? I don't know why I saw like a pasta kind of thing, like stuffed with the ricotta or the and like pressing the sides. So I'm not sure if she made raviolis or if you liked raviolis. Something very specific about that. I don't think I've ever seen that with Spirit before. She feels like she doesn't like love to cook, but she's a good cook. Perfect. It's funny because I feel like she like that's kinda like my mom. Like, my mom's a fabulous cook, but she always complains about cooking. Like, she doesn't like she loves feeding people and, like, us enjoying the food, and, like, that's what I feel like your mom gets out of it, but she's almost like, "Ugh, it's such a chore," you know? So I feel like she's kinda like, all right, I'll go cook," you know? So I don't know if she had that same mentality, but they will show me things that are very similar in my life to where you can resemble and validate that as well. Okay, perfect. Did she have trouble getting up? So I don't know if this is like her health deteriorated before her passing because I felt like there was this special recliner thing. I don't know. She showed me this like very rocky recliner, but I almost felt like it was like one of those to help her assist to come to standing. And then I don't know if she used a walker or something else to assist her in getting around. And she feels like kind of frail and I feel like this is almost an illness that came over. Perfect. Okay. So know that she's stepping forward to validate everything, all the things. Okay, bye. Love you. Sorry, I'm saying bye to my husband. He's leaving. So know that she's validating all the things that she shows that her body was kind of giving up. And she's like, but I fought. She's going, I fought with the Dickens. So I don't know if she would say that. I wouldn't say that. That's not a saying of mine. So they always have me say things for a reason. I always explain that. So she's like, I fought like the dickens, and she was trying so hard. And it's not because she was afraid of going to heaven. That's not it at all. She knew where she was going. And she feels so blessed to now be in heaven. And she's like, wanted to stay for my children. I wanted to be there to stay with them. So she tried so hard to make this life stretch as long as it could, but finally it was time for her to go. And she feels like she's so happy to now be in heaven, like to be in no pain. And she's walking, running, beautiful, like angelic. She feels so, so wonderful. And I definitely said angelic because you might even refer to her as your angel in heaven and know that she is stepping forward because she is. She is your angel in heaven. And she's thanking you for the countless hours that I feel like you put in. I feel like you had somebody with you, though. This might be a sibling, or this might be the nurse, or somebody that put in countless hours of attending to her while she was going through this, while she got frail, while she was sick, whatever this is. And she's thanking you for putting in all that time. And like, she is so indebted to you. And that's why I feel like she's like, I am going to watch over and be your guardian angel here in heaven. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you, she's saying. So she's so beautiful, safe, and at peace in heaven. We're going to thank her for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. She did a beautiful, beautiful job, Rose. I hope you enjoyed your reading with me. What a fun. Did anybody else get on the list? Hi, guys. There's so many people on. I feel like I should do an introduction for those who might not know me. Hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. So on my lives, when I'm waving my hands, that's free intuitive healing for the collective. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, I'd be so honored. These are my payment options here. $20 to connect to a loved one, $22 for healing. Hi, Prof. Thank you for the follow. I'm not sure what you're asking, but it sounds like you might need more of a psychic-led question. So I'm able to connect you to your departed loved ones. I do that because it's meaningful to me, and it feels so good. And I'm here for healing as well. So any relationship questions, I don't answer anymore. I only connect you to your departed loved ones. If you wanted to ask your departed loved ones a psychic-like question, I'd be happy to help you. But otherwise, it just doesn't feel like as authentic to me. I used to, and then people started getting really mad. Hi, Queen Bee. What are the chances you'll get read, or what are the chances? Oh, thanks, Shanaka. What are the chances you'll get read, or what are the chances that your person will come through? I just want to make sure I clarify the question, because sometimes I'll read it and I think of it differently than the way you're asking it. I am not superhuman, guys. I know I have sometimes the ability you think that I have is sometimes superhuman. It's not. We're all human, and everybody has the ability that I have. The loved one will come through. Oh, so there was one time that I didn't get somebody's loved one, and it was because sometimes I have trouble in the beginning, and that's not you, me, it's nothing. It's because there's like 40 other people in here. And sometimes like the first one, if it doesn't make sense, I ask them to step aside. I usually do it like 3 times, and then, but I'm telling you, it really works most of the time, like 9 times out of 10, as long as your heart is open and you're open to like receiving, and you can like think about it and answer me quickly. And then it's so easy. All you have to do is sit back, relax, and receive beautiful messages from your loved one. But the one time that I had trouble was because I do the healing, she was having a really tough time, and her loved ones purposely stayed back. And I said to her, I feel like they're here, but they're not stepping forward to me. And they're honestly saying that you need the healing more than reading messages with the loved ones. Like it was like those messages from loved ones wasn't something about healing with her heart. She needed more like a reset, and we did that instead. And that was the only one that I've had. Hi guys, hi. Did I even do the introduction, or did I start doing? Yeah, I did the introduction. I do it multiple times. What's up? Hi guys. I love seeing so many people. Welcome, welcome. Definitely hit that screen if you're enjoying my live. Hit that follow button so you don't miss my lives, because I come on 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday, and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, that's interesting. Well, so it's hard to have if you're so here's what you might be doing is, and not saying that that's a bad thing, because you are allowed to have expectations. No, I know. Um what I think happens though is people come on and expect a medium to be like, get this one thing. Get this one thing from my loved one, and I'll know it's like legit. And I only pull what spirit tells me. So if it's that one thing, if it's not, you kind of have to have this open mind of like whatever comes through, because that's how I work. I just try to connect to the loved one. I get validation of like physical attributes, maybe like their favorite hobby, things like that. And then they'll show me like the quirkiest, weirdest things. And then I'll usually have a message, and then we wrap up. Like that's usually my TikTok lives. Oh, no. No, no, no. No. I don't wanna know anything. I just wanna know the relationship of who you want to connect with. Right, guys? Who's okay, somebody tell Queen Bee or the other people in the room what your experience has been like with me. If you've enjoyed your reading, if I mean, you could say if you didn't enjoy your reading too. Whatever the experience, I don't care. It's, um I have Ellie. I have to keep an eye on the time for the kiddos. I have Ellie, and then maybe Queen Bee. So somebody else paid, so I'm going to be working with them. But if somebody else feels, there's Melissa. She's had a reading with me, and she's had healing. Melissa, you on here? Melissa. Oh, she's. Okay. Hi, Melissa. So I was just telling Ellie, I do have you on the list. Yes, Queen Bee, I do private sessions. You can DM me and I can tell you my schedule. Melissa, I was just explaining that can somebody tell them of like what your reading was like with me, cuz she's asking, she's scared to trust in the process of like in case their loved one doesn't come through. And so yeah, Queen Bee, I was just trying to get you a testimonial to see. Thank you, Roxanne. Oh. Oh, thanks, guys. You guys are giving me all the love. I love it. So cute. Okay, so I try to tell you guys like I'm authentic. I work from the heart. I do all the things, but I know it's kind of weird to come on like a TikTok social thing and expect somebody to do these things, and how it works I can't explain to you, but it's true. Ellie, so who are we connecting you with? Oh, thanks, Queen Bee. I'm listen, lots of prayers, lots of hearts for you. You guys are so great. That's true. Stick around. I'm going to be working with Ellie just now. Oh, Roxanne, thank you. Your husband. Okay, Ellie. All right, thank you guys. Let's get now I'm going to be working with Ellie, so let's try to keep the conversations to Ellie and I. So Ellie, for you to get the best reading, try to Try to respond to me as quickly as possible, a validating yes or no when I'm connecting you to your husband. Hi, Meg. Payments are up here. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Oh my gosh, you're still no back pain? I love you. I love you. You're the best. You're the best. You did it. Husband. Okay. Ellie, this gentleman walking towards me, he feels like he's very casual, wearing like a t-shirt, jeans. He's like no fuss, no muss kind of guy. I don't know if he was a smoker. Um, but he feels like he's like you kind of gravitated towards him because he was like the like I don't know, there was just something about him that really because I don't know, were you guys like a young love, like a high school love, and something that you continued and got married later in life? Like, were you together for a very long time? Because I feel this like I don't know why I feel like you knew him back in school or something because I'm seeing him and you're like, okay, like just so into him. Ellie, where are you at? Just trying to get validation if this is indeed your husband. The faster you answer, Ellie, the better I can give you. Perfect. I love it because I'm feeling like you're like checking him out and you're like, okay. Like, I don't know what this is. Was he like kind of the bad boy? That's what I was getting. Kind of like the bad boy. And you're like, I like that. Right? But he feels like he's also grounded and like down to earth, but I feel like that was your initial pull to him of yes, exactly what I'm saying. But he's also like grounded and sweet and like very, very kind. And like he came off that way initially. And that's what drew you to him. And you're like, yeah. So I feel like he's super into cars. He loves like really fast cars or like race cars or just a car kind of guy. Like like wishing of getting a Corvette or something. Listen, they always have me say things for a reason, whatever that is. I don't know if he wished and always my husband always threatens me about a Corvette. He's like, one day. I'm like, okay. My husband, I swear, we can't even fit the cars that we have in the driveway. And then he's like, I want more. And I feel like that's how your husband would be. Did he have these big boots that he had to wear with like going to work or and I feel like they're really clunky. Um Perfect. Okay, listen. I don't lie when I'm telling you, spirit has me say things for a reason. And a lot of times I try to interpret exactly what they're saying, but do you see the beautiful validation that you're getting? He is coming forward to support the relationship and with the new boyfriend because he's like, he's like, I'm so happy that you found love again. Like, I would never, yes. Oh, yes. He is safe and at peace in heaven. He is your guardian angel. He is so beautiful and he's sending you all the love and support, especially with the new relationship because of the fact that I feel like you might feel at sometimes especially around like anniversaries or birthdays or the death anniversary or something like that that like it just feels like a little bit guilty and you might have this moment of like is this okay? And so that's why he was coming through with the Corvette because he's saying like I love you, I support every decision that you make. And gosh, he keeps wanting to kick his heels up and like lean back on something like this cool kid. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know if that's like what he liked to do in this pastime of just kind of like kicking back, hanging outside, just enjoying life, taking it all in, shooting the shit. That's just what I feel. Perfect. So exactly, and I feel like that was the biggest message that he need. That's why he made me relay it out of the gate. Do you understand that? That he's having me say that immediately because of the fact that I think that's your biggest message that he wants you to take away from this reading today. A, that he's okay, that he's safe and at peace in heaven, and that B, he supports you and loves you with every decision. And I do feel that a piece of your heart went with him, and that's okay. He's like, there won't be there's nothing that will like fill that void. It will always be a piece of you that went with me. And he's like, but what I'm trying to do is let you know and give you permission to live, love, and have purpose and joy again. Like all the things. He is so proud of you. He's so proud of all your accomplishments of like, I don't know if you have older children, like the kids are getting a little bit older or something like that. So he's like, I am so proud of you of how you've dealt with everything with grace and dignity. And like, he's like, you are the best. So he is stepping up in a big way. Now, Ellie, I don't always open up for a question, but I'll go ahead and ask you if you have a question for him before we wrap up. I feel like he did validate anything that you had a question for. So I don't know if you do have a question still, but I'll let you ask one if you need to, and then we'll wrap up here. Did anybody else want to get on for a reading today before I wrap up? I don't know how much longer I'll be on. Oh, Danielle. Perfect, Danielle. I got you. You're after Ellie. I was just waiting to see if she has a question. Okay. Just go ahead and send it, and I'll answer that. So, Danielle, were you the 22 or 20? Hi, Meg. 22. Okay, so you want healing. Okay, I apologize. I could have sworn I saw 20. Meg, so if you would like to use the TikTok coins to get on the list, that's completely fine with me. The only reason why I put the other things is because of the fact that I only get paid 40% from TikTok coins. So, but it'd be about like 1,600 coins and 1,800 coins, something like that. Okay. He wants to explain to you that how he passed and what everything happened. He wants to explain to you that there is nothing that you could have done, and he's taking full ownership of his passing. Like what his choices that he made in life led to his passing. And he's like, I'm so sorry that he's like, nobody could have got through to me. And he's like, and now I'm with Jesus, and I think that's where I always wanted to be. And I know that sounds selfish of him, but sometimes that's what I feel with their soul, that it's like they almost chose that part. So know that you did everything that you could, and he's sending you so much love. So we're going to thank him for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Danielle, healing. Sending you so much love. He was really, really sweet. He did a great job. Danielle, healing. I am happy to work with you. Danielle. Okay. So the way that the intuitive healing works is all you need to do is tell me where you would like concentrated on. It can be more than one area. It can be anxiety. It can be headaches. It can be a physical thing. It can be whatever you have for me. Try not to make the list too long. I mean, I charge 22. It's not a huge so it's usually between a 5 to 10 minute, but it's like sometimes people would put like 2 things or 3 things. You're so very welcome. And then all you have to do is say yes in your head or yes out loud to receive, and then I start working. It's so funny. It's so nice and warm out, and I'm still cold down here in the basement. Oh, I got you, Danielle. All the things. Where are you having the nerve pain, just to specify for when I go to work? Because the reason why I'm asking is because TikTok lives are so quick. I want a beeline for. Thank you, Danielle. Let me just double check the nerve pain, and then I'm gonna start working. Okay. Now I always explain too that I want you to still go to your doctor and things like that, which I believe that you already do, that I'm not the end all be all, but and you are the healer, not me. So I'm going to assist you right now. So yes, let's go ahead and work. Guys, when I work with somebody one-on-one, my eyes will be closed the entire time. This healing will go to where it needs to. I might close up my list shortly. If you wanted to get on the list, I would send payment now. If not, I might be getting off my lives in a little bit, but I would be honored to work with you one-on-one if you so choose. You had a lot of trauma. It's either you don't have to explain on the lives. Um, you've had a lot of trauma either in like a car accident, like physical trauma, or this is like an emotional trauma. But like we are going to work all this out. Calm it down. Kind of take your shoulder. I'm going to start. I know this sounds silly that it's not where you asked me, but I'm going to work your shoulders a little bit. Can you wiggle your shoulders a little for me, please? Perfect. Take a deep breath in. Stop wiggling your shoulders. Let them rest peacefully over there. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Good. After you work with me one-on-one, you can feel a bit lightheaded. Just know that it will pass. Sit with this healing for a couple of minutes and then drink lots of water. So this is interesting. I saw this with my mom that I worked on the other day, that something about the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere of your brain are kind of arguing with each other, and like to cause these migraines. And it's something about like your spiritual and then like your realistic brain. So it's like you have this balance, which is beautiful, but at the same time, it feels like it's kind of, and I know this sounds super woo-woo. I'm gonna go out there, but like it's causing these migraines, and I'm gonna help you here. And we're lifting up. I want to just like kind of massage it out, and then your message here in the head is you are worth all the love in the universe. Breathe with that here. Let that sink in. Tilt up a little bit. Good. We're going to let that divine energy come in, help you heal. You can bring that chin back down. Rest comfortably here. Sometimes I think we need to love ourselves as much as we love others. And it's something about that. Okay, that feels so much better. I'm just trying to see, like your energy feels so big now because the divine energy has like really sat in, and like I'm not lying that you're gonna be a little bit lightheaded. Some people more so than others. So just know that it will pass, and drink a lot of water. That feels really, really good. How do you feel, Daniel? Sometimes people, I mean, most of the time, people have like immediate relief. And I hope that's your case too, that it was able to really calm down your nervous system and help you. Oh, listen, you are so loved. You are. And give yourself that love. I think we forget about ourselves. Like we forget. I know. I know we forget to give we give outwardly all the time. And you still have to say it's okay. It's okay to love myself. It's okay. Like it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. No, you're making me cry. Thank you guys. Definitely hit that screen, tap, tap, tap that screen, guys. Hit that follow button if you don't follow me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I usually stop the healing here. Bertha. Oh, thanks, Bertha. Bertha sent me a tip, or that was sweet. You love watching me do healing? I love it. Don't let anything else with words have power and they can cut like swords. So just know that. Was that you, Mandy? You sent the $5? Was that Bertha? Did you? I'm so confused. Thanks, Melissa, for enjoying watching my healing. It really isn't weird, like, when I close my eyes and I start just doing all the things. Oh, Mandy, I must have missed you. I'm sorry. So, hi, Bertha. So you sent $5. Was that just a tip, or did you want to do the healing? Because it's 20 or 22. I don't know. You're so cute. I don't know if you just sent that as a complimentary. That was very sweet of you if you did. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. So very sweet. So Mandy, let me just double check. Where did you send the payment? And I'll pop off my live for just a second, just to confirm. So it will pause, but I will be back on. So Mandy paid 20, and I'm just thank you. I'm gonna go validate that. Give me just a second. Thanks, Melissa. All right, Mandy. I love how you guys like love me for who I am. Like you guys could almost make me cry because it's like you guys like trust me and honor me. I can't even. You guys are making me all emotional. Like you guys are the best. Stop it. All right, Mandy, let me check. Mandy Venmo. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Amanda Carey. Okay, so Mandy, was it Amanda Carey? Well, welcome. Was it Amanda Carey? No. Okay, beautiful. Hey, Lorena, how are you? Okay, so, and do you want me to call you Mandy? And then who are we connecting you with? What's the relationship? If it's non-gender revealing, I know, I always say if it's non-gender revealing, tell me the gender because it just makes it. Yay! Well, it makes my day. I'm like, you guys are the best. If I had nobody to talk to, I don't know if I would show up. So it's so nice that you guys want to hang out with me. I love it. Okay, Grandma for Mandy. This person walking to me, did she walk barefoot a lot? I saw her in a house dress and barefoot, and then I saw her handing me like a drink, like a glassed iced tea, glass lemonade, whatever. And then she's also like buttering everything, which I'm like all about. And I I love her already. She's like, come on in, like just come on. And but I don't know why she showed me barefoot. Like, did she walk barefoot everywhere, or she was? I don't know why I saw her barefoot. Um She's perfect. Yeah, I feel like she's constantly in the kitchen stirring something. Something's always on the stove. Always. Like, I don't care if it's like, okay, that's fine. Listen, Listen, if it and it might be you. I don't know. Like she'll show me something and sometimes like it could be a couple of reasons. And if it doesn't really resonate right away, it could be somebody that she's with showing me, but this felt very significant to her. Or it could be something with you. Totally fine either way. Just know that I said it and like maybe you'll get it later. Totally not a big deal. But something is always on the stove with her. I don't know if it's like all the things. Yeah, perfect. And she's got this big, big pot. Do you have some of her culinary stuff? Like, I don't know if these are dishes or if it's the pot that she had, because this pot feels very significant. So something about this pot, and she gives the best hugs. Did she not have air conditioning? Okay, perfect. Just validating that she knows that you have that. Okay, that's okay. But just validating that you have that, that she sees that and she's so grateful that you have that to, yeah, 'cause so I don't know why. Does she live in a very hot place too? Because when I hugged her, she felt sweaty and warm. And then she'll like take something and she kind of like wipes off, but then she keeps going. She's like, nope, no air, no air for me. Mm-mm. So I don't know if she's in Texas or like somewhere. Okay, perfect. And I'm like, who is that? Who is that in here? But I'm like, actually, I'm like freezing in my basement. But like what she's showing me is just like, she's like, no, open up, let the air go through, feel that breeze. And she's like, just drink some cold tea or something. Just drink ice cold something. She's like, that's how my family has always done it, and that's how we'll keep doing it, kind of thing. Like she's very feels very set in her ways of doing that, that she's uh like she has these traditions and these honors, and like I love that it's like deeply rooted in your family history. And what so that's what she's kind of showing me, like all the things. uh did you have a pecan farm or something in the pecans? I don't know if she showed me a pie, but then I saw the pecan trees. So I don't know if the pecan trees are in the area or vicinity or if you farm them. Thank you, Brandy. Um, Buddha. Okay. And so walnut trees actually like give the walnuts, and you harvest them. Awesome. Listen, I am so glad that you can validate that, because I've never really seen that before. So she's already doing a great, great job of coming through to validate all the things. Did you have so I mean, I could see it in your profile picture that you have glasses on, but did you have glasses when you were like little? Because I feel like something like right before you got them, that you were having trouble and stumbling, and then you got your glasses, and then they like acknowledged and they understood that something about like you weren't seeing as well and it wasn't communicated. So I don't know if you got them at like 3 years old, 4 or 5, what she was showing me. Okay. I don't know what this was. Unless if she was showing me just something like clumsy, something with like something with like a tripping and falling, and I don't know what that was. And it felt like playful. It didn't feel serious, but I don't know what she was showing me. So however you can validate that, uh she feels like she is also very, I don't know if she was very like stern or stubborn in the fact of like um having things however she had them, like in the way that she lived her life, or in talking, and um just very like she likes her way of order and that's about it, kind of thing. But like she was also very endearing and loving and kind at the same time. Did you have a tire swing or a swing out front at her house or your house? I feel like this is her house. Okay, perfect. I'm so glad that I could validate something with this swing and a long driveway. I don't know if she had a lot of property or something, and I'm seeing this like long driveway to get to her house, and almost feel like it's a gravel driveway as well. Do you have a question for grandma before we wrap up? She's so cute. She did such a beautiful job. She is safe and at peace in heaven, and I know she's a woman of faith because they always tell me that their walk with their Jesus Christ and Savior whenever they say that, the Jesus Christ and Savior part, I know that they're like a woman of faith, and she definitely had her faith, and she's so happy to be with Jesus and like be an angel in heaven. Like she's watching over you. Let's see. It's so funny because she almost wants to like be snappy at you, but I feel like this is her personality, right? So she's almost like, don't listen to those people. Don't listen to anybody else. Like I don't know why she's telling this in a snappy kind of way. So however this resonates with you, but she's like, don't let them control you. Don't let them do like it almost feels like you need to call back your power of taking over your own opinion and strength and being independent in that way. So however that resonates, so she's making it sound like you need to step forward and speak up when necessary. She's like, do not be shy. She's sassy about it. She is like, do not. Grandma's telling you. I don't do this often, guys, like where I get sassy, but she's like, do not be shy about it. Like, go, like, you need to speak your piece and make sure it is heard. So, whatever that means. I hope I didn't cause a lot of drama, and I'm sorry. And listen, if you don't feel comfortable with that, if that's more her personal, you take it with a grain of salt whenever they're doing things to help guide you. But know that she's safe and at peace in heaven and always guiding you. And you're able to ask her, thank you, Patty, able to ask her anytime you'd like that she'll be there for you. Okay. So we're going to thank her for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. She was like, mm. Oh my goodness. Good. And you are indeed strong. Is there anybody else who'd be interested in? Yes, of course. You too, Melissa. Thanks for coming. Always good seeing you. Is there anybody else interested in working before I wrap up my lives? If not, that's totally okay. Can I do another one? Yeah, Danielle. So, yeah, you can do that. Oh, Brandy. Hey, so I have Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. If for some reason you can't do those, Brandy, and you did the I saw you sending some TikTok coins was by Lorena. If the TikTok coins, if you want to pay in that, thank you, Danielle. I'll put you on the list. Coins are 1,600 coins or like 1,800 coins. If you like to. Bye. Thanks, Amanda, for joining. Lorena. Perfect. Of course, Meg. No worries. I have Lorena and Lorena, and then Danielle wanted to do one, but I don't know when she'll send it. Lorena. Yeah, no problem. So hi, Meg. Monday through Saturday is 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Sundays 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Oh, was it a cardinal? I don't know why I got a cardinal pop right into my head. You're very welcome. Yup. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And I feel like it's still early for cardinals too. Oh my gosh. Danielle, yes, I've got you right after Lorena. So Lorena sent it right before you. And then I might do list is closed because I do have to go pick up the kids after this. So if somebody could write for me, list is closed, please. Shanaka, are you still on? Could do it. If not, I can do. I'm somebody else. They'll do it, and we can pin it there. Lorena. Oh my gosh, I love him so much. What's up with the like, you've been feeling him a lot lately, and it's always about thank you guys. It's always about, him just visiting, showing you all the love. What did you eat pasta last night? Listen, he's just doing this because of the fact that we connect often, and he wants to validate something that you've done just super recently, so that way he know shut up. I'm like, "I love it." I had pasta last night too. We were connecting already. I love it. Um, he's still holding your hand and he's like, "I know you've got this. Like, I know you got this." I love it, the spaghetti. Um, he's like, "I know sometimes it's just you feel like you're just not gonna be able to make it through it, and I know that you are able to do this." And he's like, "I'm so sorry that this is how our reality is now. Like who knew this was going to be our reality? But now that it is, he feels it's so funny because I feel like I tell you guys a lot that spirit on the other side feels differently about their departure than we do. We grieve. We live in this space that we're like, what are we doing here? Like, how did we even get here? All the questions, and we're left with so many things. And like them on the other side, they have all the answers and they live and see it differently, that they're not as like they do miss us, but it's not like they do really as much because they can be here and be throughout anytime they want to. Did the kids have like those letter things on the fridge that or spaghettios that are like the alphabet spaghettios? I don't know why saw very alphabetic something. I don't know what he was showing me, and I felt like it was kind of low. But your kids aren't little. Your kids are older. I don't know if this is when the kids were little. I don't know what he was showing me with that. But listen, they always show me things for a reason, so just keep that in mind in case you're going to I know. I don't know. In case you go to, like, an event or something coming up where they have littles, and they're either gonna have SpaghettiOs, the alphabetic SpaghettiOs, or they're gonna have the alphabet on the fridge, something like that, the magnets. Um, would somebody answer Meg's question there? And please write for me, "List is closed." Thank you so much. Um So he's showing me his headstone and he's showing me the bird coming from the left, and I don't know why. And that the bird came over here, and I don't know if it sat on his headstone or something near his headstone. It's like almost like right here. And thank you, Shanaka. And I'll answer your question, Lorena, in just a second. But he's showing me the headstone, and then he's showing me how cold it was. And him being like, "I'm so glad that you're here. I hear you. I see you. I love you." And I think he was trying to explain like it's cold, like go back and inside or something like that. I don't know why I saw him kind of being like, "I love you so much." Like maybe try not to freeze to death or something. uh let's see. His son, he's like, "I'm so proud of him and I just want him to stand tall. I want him because I'm so proud of the man that he's becoming." Like he is just so he's got so much to give, and I feel like he kind of holds back a bit, but I want him to stand tall. I want him to be proud because I am so very proud of him. Do you have a daughter too? Is it the son and a daughter? And I don't know why I go down like this, so I don't know if she's a little bit younger than him. Okay. Okay. It's funny because he almost wants to parent the daughter and being like, "Stop being so tough on your mom. Stop being so tough on your mom. Like, give her a break every once in a while." Something about that. Okay. 12, 19, 25. So, yeah. Is it the boy and two girls? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure of how I'm seeing it, but something about the eldest son, that the one that I connected to, saying stand tall, and then the other one being like, just try to give her some grace. But I feel like it's not gonna come very well, like, from you being like, guess what? I spoke to Joelle the medium today. I feel like you'll get more sass. Two boys and one girl. Okay. I feel like you'll get more sass that way. Uh he says something with a special birthday coming up with her, and that about getting this like pink purse that she wants. Something about this pink purse. I don't know if it's like a name brand or whatever. Oh, good, good. Okay. I didn't know if she's around, if she heard me or whatever. But I said it's so funny because I don't think it's gonna be received well if she's already giving you sass and then like okay, something about a big birthday and a birthday gift, and you know, he's sending you guys all the love. The middle one, I feel like the middle boy is, I don't know why he, like, is he really quiet, just a little bit more reserved? And that's maybe why I didn't feel his as much. He's like, I want him to shine. I want him to shine. I want him to like, and it's not that he loves life. Like he enjoys it. He's just kind of quiet. And that's okay. He might have abilities that he's just not sure what to do with yet. And that's okay. Some people aren't going to accept him, and that's okay. Like, you know, I think I had abilities when I was younger. I used to see and hear a lot of things that I didn't know were happening to me. And I mean, I feel like he's a bit older. He's not like a young kid. But it just feels like he might question what's happening to him. So just know that his dad supports him and loves him for who he is. He's like, I think you're amazing. Like you have so much to give to people, and like he can see that he's like really really special. So we're going to thank him for coming forward, Lorena, and I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Always, he always does an amazing job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Danielle. The ear popping today, Shanaka. It's a thing. You're welcome. Somebody please write for me. List is closed again, and I'm going to wrap up. And then we're going to Danielle and Grandma. Okay. Danielle and her grandma. Did your grandma have naturally curly hair, as I'm like pushing back my curly hair? So I don't know. And if she's like a little bit darker skinned, either olive skin or just black, or I don't know. I just saw darker skin. She feels so funny because she feels like very like loving, and she'll let you know it. But if you get on her bad side, like you better watch out. White skin. Okay. Listen, but I don't know if she's like olive or like a little bit, like I would say my skin tone is a little bit olive because um it's not like light, but anyways, I don't know why I saw like a little bit darker. So loving, but I felt like if it was something that she was adamant on, of like they shouldn't be doing, or she needs to speak up or whatever, she was going to let you know. Okay. She was going to let you know. Let me see. Did she have something with her feet that were uncomfortable, or because I feel like she had to wear like orthodontic shoes, something about her feet and being in like a lot of pain. I don't know why I felt like, did she have trouble even walking? Something with that she's showing me this pain with her feet. She feels like okay. She feels like, and I don't know if it's been about like 30 plus years. Okay. if it's been like 30 plus years or so since she's been passed, but um she feels like she had so much life to live. You know, like she feels in the short amount of time that she was here, she felt like she could have kept going. 29, that is young. That is so young. So knowing that she was like, I felt like I was in the prime of my life, you know, and I was enjoying life and I was going out and I was doing all the things. And so I feel like you were just born or maybe like a toddler, like under 5. Okay. Well, definitely I see them together, safe and at peace on the other side. Know that they're together. Who has the cat? They've got like this black cat or like a small cat with them. I love to always pull forward a pet. I don't know why, because pets are family too. So and they'll do that often when I start counting family members and seeing who's over there. Okay. Okay. I felt like somebody was a toddler, baby, something like that with her passing. So know that they're safe and at peace on the other side all together. And I feel like she physically wasn't maybe able to see. Whoa. That's a lot of cats. Oh my goodness. I can ask her. I'm sorry I'm laughing at the cats. That was probably more of a serious statement and I laughed. I apologize if that was rude of me. Let's see. I honestly feel like it wasn't an emotional pain as much as physical pain. She makes me feel like she was in a lot of physical pain. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's why I felt the need to like calm my laughing down because that's a very sweet and like selfless thing that she does. And I love black cats. I don't have any, but I do love them. I think they're cool as opposed to like, whatever. Like people think they're whatever. Um, so she's showing me physical pain. Did she have something like she's telling me blinding headaches, blinding pain, and I feel like a lot in her head. Did you know about this? Did she have these? Did she talk about them? Did she not talk about them? I feel like she hid a lot of her illness, a lot of this pain, and not telling anybody. I feel like because she was strong-willed and she was kind of stubborn in that way of being like, I don't want to concern anybody. Okay. So keep that in mind. They always have me say things for a reason. So you might need to validate with your mom to ask her, did you know that grandma was in a lot of pain? But what I'm explaining to you as well is that it feels like a lot that she didn't share it, that she was like, it's something that she kept to herself because of the fact that she didn't want to burden anybody else. She felt like a burden enough. That's an interesting way to say it. That she felt like a burden enough, but she like it's something about being in this physical pain that led her to do that. And understand when I connect with them that they're safe and at peace in heaven, that they all do go to heaven. I don't believe in a place of hell. There are lower vibrations, and sometimes being a lower vibration does not mean that they're not in heaven. It just means that they need some work to do on themselves, which we all have, like it happens. So, and your mom specifically, this is for that there was nothing else that she could have done to change the outcome. Like, I feel like, yep, she's in heaven. Definitely watching over you and guiding you along your way. Like, and that's why she's showing up today to let you know that she's safe and at peace in heaven and she's with you. The message for your mom is that there was nothing else that she could have done, that it wouldn't have changed the outcome. It's something about like it was going to happen either way. And she's so sorry that okay. All right. The way you asked earlier, I apologize, my ego might have stepped in, but it was you said, "Why did she choose to do that?" So, but I don't know. But listen, I'm definitely connecting with your grandma, but she's explaining that there wasn't any because I feel like your mom holds this of that I should have been there, I should have done this, or I could have done that, or whatever this is. So know that whatever your mom's holding on to, she's allowing her daughter to give her permission to allow that to leave her body and let go because she's safe and at peace in heaven. Like she's so, so beautiful. And so she wants to give that back to your mom today. Okay. All right. We're going to thank her for coming forward. She did a beautiful, beautiful job sending you all the messages from heaven. Oh, interesting. Interesting. And maybe that's the why I understood it as that, as like her choice, and she made that contract. Yeah, that definitely feels because when I was explaining that your mom could have done nothing to change it, it was because she already made that contract with God. So know that she's safe and at peace in heaven with God and that like that she's sending you all the love from heaven and watching over you. We're going to thank her for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. All right, guys, thank you for such a great live today. This was so fun. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.